Hello, welcome. My name is Tiffany. Today I'm going to be doing an unstuffing, cash stuffing, and then I'll do a condensing if any of my envelopes require it. So glad you're here with me. Let's start out with the unstuffing. I do have one subscription that has come out, my Amazon subscription. How anybody lives without it, I do not know. So let's go to my subscriptions. Here we go. And it's going to be $150. So 1, 20, 30, 40, 45. So let's break this 100 into 250s. Okay. So there's the subscriptions. Taken care of. Okay, so then now I need to do my roll to determine how much is going to go into my savings challenge. Okay, let's see. Left and right, 1 and 3, that's going to be $1. And as always, I'm going to do 2 rolls. For the last 2 weeks of June, a 5 and a 5 is going to be $3. Okay, so now I will see how many of each denomination I need. Sorry, my paper's coming out of my... Okay, so for gifts, I'm going to do a 20 and a 5, a 20 and a 5 for home, auto, a 20 and a 5, nothing in vet, medical, a 20 and a 5. For subscriptions, I have added another subscription, so that's gone up to 140 instead of around 105. So 100 and 2 20s. For anything off the trolley savings challenge, total of $4. And then last paycheck, I did not put in for my 5K savings challenge. So I'm going to do all 4 weeks of June now. And I did get a bonus this paycheck, so it actually turned out to be beneficial for me. So I need 4 100s, a 50, and a 10, because its total is 460 for that savings challenge. Okay, so now let's see. All right, so nothing in any of these renovations, and then gifts. Let's do 25. And obviously that does not need to be condensed. For home, I'm doing another 25. So there's a 50, 20, 40, 50. So I can just do a 100. For automobile, 25. And I've decided that through this process, I'm just going to condense as I'm stuffing instead of trying to do it separately. It just makes the most sense, and plus it keeps my envelopes from getting too thick as I am stuffing. No, medical, I'm not putting anything in medical. Oh, wait, no, yes, I am. 25, sorry. I got my lines confused on my budget paper over here. All right, 20, 40, 45, 50. So now I have 150 in medical. And nothing in vet. And then for subscriptions, 140, 120, and 40. Okay, so 50, 70, 90, 100. So 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. And vacation is already fully funded. So we're starting to plan what we're gonna do. In fact, this year I decided, I think we're going to be taking 2 different vacations, one in September and one in December. So, okay, so for my anything off the trolley, $4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For this one, I can do up to $30 in a roll, which there's not very many of them on the card. So the amounts on this varies pretty significantly from roll to roll. 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay, so I can do for sure a 20. 10, 15, 20. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Again, the goal of condensing as I go is just to make sure that I do not get my envelopes too full. All right, so for my June challenge, like I said, I've fully funding for June. So that's all checked off, and it's $460. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, and 60. I'll let that ink dry. It takes a little too long, apparently, to dry. So I have done this challenge since the beginning of the year, so I'm sorry, no. When did I start it? I think I started it in January. Yeah, in the beginning of the year. So by the end of the year, I'll have a total of $5,000. And in case you didn't see my first video, when I set all of this up, my plan is, unless things change, is I'm hoping that I can pay to get my ductwork in my attic replaced. And then for May, that's already taken care of, but I will go ahead and put my June Dobby card in the envelope to prepare for next month, since this is the last paycheck prior to June. Okay. All right, I believe that is everything. I think I condensed these last time, since I started the condensing as I stuff on my last video. I'm just double checking that I did, and I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, everything is stuffed and ready to go. All right, so I'm ready for June now. I know it's still probably another couple weeks until the beginning of June, but I'm now ready for next month. Thank you so much for joining, and see you next time.